Finessing Sheridan to break up with Louise before their romance goes any further is vital to protecting the truth about Martin Fitzgerald's disappearance.
I know, Father, and I'm sure I pressed all the right buttons when I spoke with Sheridan earlier this evening. You should have seen the guilty look on her face when I suggested she was using Louise for amusement. Eventually, she'd get bored and drop him. And how Louise would end up hating her just like he hates the rest of the Cranes.
Excellent, Julian. For once, you haven't disappointed me.
I feel so sorry for Sheridan. She is such a loser. She's forever getting hurt, only to worry that she's hurt someone else. Thank God you and I both know that to give a damn about anyone gets you nowhere.
Is that a maid vacuuming, or are you sucking up?
I was merely pointing out how much alike you and I are.
Don't add insult to injury, Julian. Try to stay focused for once. We're discussing Sheridan, not your share of my will.
Yes, Father.
Now, you may think your sister's weak because she's sensitive. I think otherwise. Sheridan came home to Harmony to face her deepest fears. She's defied both of us more than once, and unlike you, she has a mind of her own. If we're not careful, Sheridan could become a real problem. That's why we must nip her relationship with Pilar's son in the bud.
Speaking of Pilar, I made it very clear to her that it's in Louise's best interest to stay away from Sheridan. And Pilar said she spoke with Louise. He realizes that now.
I hope so. We can't risk Louise getting access to the Crane family history. If he learns certain things, it could cause an earthquake that would bury us both alive. We mustn't allow that to happen.
God, no. Father, I think that your plan to break up Louise and Sheridan is ingenious, but...
When my threats and your bribes didn't work, playing mind games with your sister seemed the way to go.
Well, I agree. Sheridan is so sensitive and insecure, the mere thought of hurting someone terrifies her, but...
Couple that with Pilar's fear of her precious Louise getting burned by the big bad Cranes, and I'd say we're sitting in the catbird seat.
For the moment, yes.
What's that supposed to mean?
If for some unforeseen reason your plan to break up Louise and Sheridan doesn't work, what then?
Like his father before him, Louise will have to disappear.
Disappear? Disappear?
Yes, Julian. Louise has always wanted to know what happened to his father. If he continues to be a threat, Louise will have a chance to experience his father's fate firsthand. By the time I'm done with Martin Fitzgerald's son, Louise will wish he'd never heard the name Crane.